going? Okay. I think I have to go back here and then go back here. Alright. And we're rolling. Tonight on Feed the Dog, the part of Jimmie will be played by the band.
Hey! Oh!
Welcome! Here we are, episode 49.
49.
Of Feed the Dog. Jimmie's on vacation this week.
Vegas.
He's rolling the bones. I told him to put 20 down on black for me. Let's see what happens. I didn't give him any money.
Next month's rent.
That's right.
This month's rent.
That's right. That's how that works. So we're going to go right ahead and start off by mentioning our very good friends up in Iron River, Wisconsin at the White Winter Winery, Meadery and Distillery. That's a mouthful. That's
White Winter Winery.
White Winter. There's no H in winter. It's just White Winter. So I was just recently up there last weekend. Brought back a whole bunch of. Well, you were up there too.
I was there too. I brought back a case.
We were up there and we brought back.
Some
supplies. So tonight I'm drinking the Bois. Bois. It's French, not boys. Bois. B-O-I-S. Bois Brule. Hop cider, and it's pretty damn tasty, I gotta say. And Tim is drinking the. You know, they didn't have this up there the last time.
No, that's good.
The time
like
before,
that.
I'm glad some of this came back.
You gotta be real careful with the name with this one.
Well, it's not spelled the same.
Yeah, but it's pretty damn close pronunciation.
Close. It's spelled S-I-M-A, not Z-E-M-A. For those of you Gen X, is that? Can you still even get Zima?
Oh yeah.
Where?
I've seen Zima. It still exists, and I think some people just get it. It's kind of like getting that can of whoop ass. They're still around, the cans of whoop ass, but
just not.
It's still around.
You ain't buying them at Quick Trip, is what you're saying?
No. But you'll still see them at a liquor store.
Even at the world's largest Quick Trip.
You'll still see them.
So this one is called Sima, S-I-M-A. Sima. Don't say Zima.
Well, you really want to. You really want to.
I know, it kind of floats in there.
Right.
But
like, when you start getting drunk on this stuff, you're going to say Zima.
So, it says, now there's a little maple leaf on there. So you would think maple syrup in a drink?
Well, I think it's just more because it's just.
This is an actual cocktail. It's maple sap, not maple syrup. So it's maple sap, honey spirit, lemon juice, concentrate. They don't grow a lot of lemons in Iron River. So what are you gonna do? Freaking awesome!
No, it's great.
He's
a mad genius scientist with this stuff.
You know what it is? It's like if you're one of those people who thinks they might want to drink like Mike's Hard Lemonade or stuff like that, but you have one and then you get the gut.
No. This is a little bit more subtle, but
this is what you find. This is what you get.
This is damn good.
Because this does not do what like the Mike's or the Smirnoff or whatever. It's fucking tasty. I should have got more of those.
This type of stuff is just going to make me a drinker.
I think that's the last one. That's why I saved it for you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Because otherwise I'd drink it myself. I had a couple last night too. So I've been drinking the hell out of this since we brought it back.
Yeah,
I brought back two.
It was a little dangerous to bring back a case, but it's going to be fun to have it at my house now. Because this is going to be an after the work day sort of stuff.
I brought back 2 cases. I have 1 left. I took some. I mean, I've shared some. I took some out.
We got
I took some out, let Nathan try a handful of them. Because I'm trying to get a supply down here. And if he can get them down here, then I don't have to go up there to get them.
Yeah,
Not that I won't.
Well, that would be awesome.
Because then I can just go, hey, Nathan, you put a...
Yeah, I don't want to have to drive 6 hours every time to get my
Somebody calling me or you?
That's your phone.
That's me. That's Messenger.
Who's calling the
I bet
phone?
you that's Jimmie. Hold on.
I bet you that's Jimmie.
Let's see. Because he'd be calling in on my other one. Yep, it is Jimmie. Let's accept. I'm accepting. How is Vegas? You know what? Hold on, buddy. I'm gonna move you.
Hey, Jimmie!
I'm gonna move you over here. Hey!
Who's the 20-year-old in the backseat?
Jesus, is that what the back of my head looks like?
Oh my goodness!
Screen. How's Vegas?
Is there a delay? Are we calling from space? Probably can't hear me over here because we got to speak over there.
Are you over here?
I'm in Vegas. Where are you?
No. I meant, are you over here?
We'll look forward.
I'm gonna look here. But it's gonna be over here. So I'm gonna look over here. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm not gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you.
When will then be now?
Now.
When?
Now. Just now.
Did we pass it?
Yes.
Soon?
Yes.
Just now.
Just now. So how is Vegas?
Vegas is.
And
You
see any magic shows?
Vegas is last night when the sun went down. I kid you not, it was 118 degrees.
That sounds shitty.
That's what happens when you go to Vegas in.
I can't hear it. There you go.
That's what happens when you go to fucking Vegas in July.
We gotta celebrate the Gidget birthday. Say hi to Gidget back there. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Bridget.
I think I'm waving at you.
Yeah, no, you're waving at her. And say hi to her cousin.
Hi.
Hey, cousin.
I can't see her cousin. I can't see her cousin. Is she hot?
No. Yes.
No.
Of course, she's in Vegas. So we just got done doing a flyover, which was a really, really cool experience. It's like a simulator. I don't know the correct way to pronounce it.
Simulator?
Right here. Check it out. There's the Mirage right there, some villas. But we just got done doing the flyover, and it was cool. It was like a 4D, but you didn't smell anything, but you still got to feel like a mist when you flew like through the snow. It was really cool. It was really, really cool.
So you weren't actually flying over anything?
No, it was like a simulator, man. Is it simulator? How do you say it?
That would be simulator.
Yeah, we flew over the Canadian Rockies.
Alright.
But you're in Vegas.
We got sipping on a
You went to Vegas to go to Canada?
I can't hear Tim. Is he not Mike?
You went to Vegas to go to Canada?
We went to Vegas to go to Canada. We went to Vegas and we went to we were in LA on Friday. Hollywood. We've been all over.
Yeah, I saw you went to Hollywood.
Hollywood!
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. We hiked up the mountain. We went to the observatory up there. You know, I gotta be honest. I felt like I was honestly really in GTA. The way things are, the way things are set up, just everything was very GTA-esque. Or GTA is very Hollywood-esque. However you want to look at it. Yeah. Here we go.
In Hollywood, you mean?
Yeah. And we drove to Beverly Hills, Rodeo. Look at somebody left their flip flops on the side of the road. People there on like
90210.
flops on the side of the road.
So, did you drive through the writers' strike?
Oh, yeah.
It was striking, man. We didn't see nobody out there. There was none of that going on. We did get up into the hills, and driving through Beverly Hills, there's cameras on every corner, and security drives around, rides around on segways. But the houses in Beverly Hills and Bel Air and stuff like that really resemble stuff like in Maple Bluff. It really wasn't that extravagant. But when you get up into the hills, that's when stuff is like crazy. It was really crazy up there.
Just careful. All I hear is like banjos playing when you go to a situation like that.
111. 111 here. Hold on. We're sitting kind of late.
It's 111 degrees.
111 degrees, and we just came out of a parking garage. So
see, this is where you need that thing.
It's but it's the desert in the middle of summer.
Yeah. So why didn't you go someplace cool? Why'd you go?
Because it's what Bridget wanted for her birthday, man, and you got to do what people want on their birthday.
Okay.
No, we did.
You have to do what? You have to do.
Strip everybody.
What's that? You got strippers? What?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Strippers. The stripper magic show.
You're is that the Bronco building? No, on the other side of Polo Towers.
You're in Vegas and you didn't go see strippers?
No strippers.
What?
I got
Tom Jones.
Next trip.
Tom Jones.
When you get married for the second
who's the other
time,
guy?
we'll do the bachelor party out here.
I'm not getting married a second time. Bridget doesn't like strippers?
She did offer to take me to a strip club. She said
That's a trap. That sounds like a trap. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. See, what you gotta do is you gotta step out to get ice. Like take the bucket. Say, I'm gonna go get some ice. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'm going out for a smoke real quick.
There you go.
So, hey, we're staying at, holy shit, where are we staying? Thank you. We're staying at the Four Queens right off of Fremont. And the Total American Rejects, or American Total Rejects, they had a free concert last night. I gotta tell you, man, the Fremont is just all the way live, man. It is crazy. It is, people everywhere.
Does it
just amazing. But you gotta also take in the fact that at 10 o'clock at night, it's 110 degrees outside, man.
Yeah. Does it still smell like piss and BO?
No, it don't smell like piss and BO, but the scent of cigars and cigarettes was and weed. It smoke weed walking down
America.
Walking down Fremont.
America.
Yeah.
Team America.
Don't go to any of the strip clubs on Fremont. There's only a couple. Yeah,
I didn't see any on Fremont.
There's a couple.
You can buy weed on Fremont. You can you can pretty much do whatever you want on Fremont.
But you can't go look at titties. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
There's titties out in the open right there. You don't gotta go to a strip club. Look, Planet Hollywood's right out here. Planet Hollywood.
I just remember the last time I was there. Fremont Street smelled like piss.
Yeah, no, Fremont's pretty clean, man. It's
that's
pretty
good.
clean. Twin Towers, Hilton Grand, Eiffel Tower. So, what are you guys smoking on till we get to the next great place?
What are we smoking on?
No, what are you slurping on? What are you drinking on? I dropped in real quick.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna call the show, and I dropped in real quick on the show. And I heard that you've been drinking on something since you got it back, and Tim's taking some home, and yada yada.
Oh, so good.
of course, you know we were up north last week.
So you went to see your good friends Kim and John.
Yep, I went.
White Winter Winery.
White Winter Winery. Hey, do you remember the
Don't
promo?
forget, you can get your 50% off if you go to whitewinterwinery.com, make your order, and use the promo code.
I think it was Feed the Dog.
Feed the dog.
Feed the dog. One
Feed
word.
the
If you use
dog.
promo code Feed the Dog, one word, you'll receive 15% off of your purchase.
How much?
15.
Yeah.
That's
So
25.
Tim went up there.
As much as 16, but better than 14.
Yeah. So Tim was in there on Friday. Thursday or Friday? Thursday.
I don't remember.
Tim was in there on Thursday, and he bought a case. And then I went back on Saturday, and I bought 2 more cases. And now
Pieces of what?
just mixed cases of the ciders and quench line.
Get the new flavor that they got.
Yes,
It's delicious.
I got 2 flavors that we didn't get to taste before. First is the Bois Brule. That's their hop.
Blanc rule?
Bois, B-O-I-S. It looks like boys, but he's French, so he's Bois.
Yes.
Bois. That's the hop cider, pretty tasty.
Okay.
And the other one is it's called Sima, not Zima.
Sima.
With an S. I-M-A.
Drop a Jolly Rancher in it to make it taste
No,
It's already good.
it is fucking tasty. It is maple sap with honey spirits, and lemon juice. It is what's that flag? Norway. Is that Norway? No.
I don't know.
Blue and white.
I don't know flags. Public school system.
I'm having a hard time hearing Tim. Is he not mic'd?
Well, he's way over there, and you're actually.
We're
not
talking to you through the through the
talking to you
computer.
through the laptop mic.
Okay.
So, anyway, this isn't one of the ciders or one of the quench. It's basically a cocktail in a bottle.
That's beautiful.
But it's
You gonna leave some in the studio for me?
No, Tim's actually finishing the last one right now. So,
Are you kidding?
yeah. Well, I might have put one aside for myself at home, and if I did, then I'll make sure it's here for you to taste it. But it's like 3 million times better than Mike's Hard Lemonade, and real tasty. But
Fantastic.
so I bought 2 cases. I have 1 case left because I took some out to Nathan, and I drank some. So we'll have to get some more. But
All right. Well, here's the deal, man. I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing. We're on our way to go get some dinner. Feed the dog.
Peace out, Jimmy.
did you make did you put 20 on black for me as I asked?
I did not put anything on black yet, and now I might not, since you didn't save me a quencher, you fucking greedy bastard.
Right.
We'll save you some of them, just not that flavor.
If I put 20 in hit, I'm keeping it.
All right.
So you see, you're supposed to ask, not tell.
Yeah. Oh, where'd you go? There you are.
So, anyway, I was split. I got the people to come. I'm monopolizing everybody's time.
All right.
So,
See you in a few days. Later.
nothing but love from Vegas. I'll see you guys next week. And take care, boys.
Later.
Catch you later.
Well, there you go. That was Jimmie live from Vegas.
He's on a green screen.
He's not really in Vegas.
He's at the office right now. That was all green screen. How'd we do it? You'll never know. Hire us, Disney. After the writer's strike, of course.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, Jesus. I'm calling him again.
Don't call him again. He's going to answer. No, Now watch, we're gonna have that back and forth situation happen. We're just gonna call back now. Like, what do you want?
You calling me? I was calling you. You calling me?
Butt dial.
You calling me?
How do you butt computer dial?
Let's get rid of that there.
So yeah, what's up with this writer's strike? That's nuts.
The writers are on strike, basically.
Does that mean we're not supposed
That means we're not going to get any shitty Disney or fucking crap-ass superhero movies for the next year.
Well, they kind of need to take some time off for that and really think about what they're doing to begin with. I'll say that. Although the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, that one was good.
Number 3 or the
new one. The Christmas one was fun.
Okay.
That's fun, but whatever. But this new one, oh god, I saw it. It's so good. It's really, really
Isn't
good.
Quinn die in this one?
No.
Quill.
No. That was all hype. That didn't really happen. And
Quill can't die
because
He's on a green screen.
He's not really big.
He's at the office.
Yeah. I know. I did that.
that's last week's show today.
So if you want to see tomorrow's show, you got to call in last week. Switch that back over. Well, it's not. So the writers are upset because the heads of the studios
Are making mad money.
Mad money.
Meanwhile,
And
they can't afford their homes anymore
Can't afford to live
in
And then
California, where the work is at.
Then we got AI coming in.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for the movie industry to move east.
You mean like east, hopping across the pond, east?
No, east, like coming across the river.
Okay.
I think the Midwest has a lot to offer Hollywood, so to speak.
Oh yeah, we're good hard workers over here. And good house, good.
Plenty of prop. I don't know why they're not setting up like right in the middle of the U.S. Because there's like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of nothing in the middle. So you say you want to see the U.S. You want to see the outside. You drive through the middle. There's not really much there. So I think I've heard.
Send it to one of the Dakotas.
I've heard the Midwest referred to as the Middle Coast. Not a lot, but I've heard it.
I like living here because all of the seasons. That's what it's the seasons I enjoy.
Yeah, we got like 8 of them.
So many winters.
There's like summer.
That's why they don't move here, because they're gonna be shut down 3 months out of the year.
Well, they got like summer, and then
Winter,
fall,
spring,
and then winter, and then fall again, and then like another week of summer,
and then back to winter.
And then back to winter.
Big slingshot back to winter.
Right.
So you're like 3 days of just like 70 degrees. Yeah, summer, and then whoop-ah,
and
big
then
snowfall,
and then after winter,
and always on a Thursday.
it is always on a Thursday. Dude, it did snow every Friday this winter.
Oh, yeah, Thursday or Friday. It's like, yes, I get a full Thursday. I mean, it's nice to have consistency with work and everything like that, but come on.
We got like the shit weather every Thursday night this last winter. That's true. What am I going to open now?
Oh, jeez.
I think I'm going to go with the honey. These are so good.
Yeah, I pretty do.
I mean, I'm not one to generally tout the how good something is.
I want to be like Ron Swanson and be like, I only approve what I actually drink. Drink this. It's
I drink this, and you should too.
And I'm Ron Swanson, because that's how good it is. I don't even drink. I mean, you can ask anybody who knows me. I don't drink that much, just because I'm a guy who likes Coke over rum and Coke. But this stuff always tastes delicious.
It's fucking tasty.
It's always delicious.
I can't believe how good
it
it
goes
is.
down so friggin' good.
So this is the honey quench that I'm drinking now.
If I was allowed to have this in my lunchbox, wink, it would be just such a good lunch period. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's good.
good stuff. Tasty.
Always is.
Tasty. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice if we could. You know what I would like to see? I'd like to see when the writer's strike ends. Inevitably, it'll end eventually.
Well, of course, because they got to give. I mean,
because it's not just writers. we have a solidarity movement now, which is why the Screen Actors Guild has gotten involved. And with the Screen Actors Guild, then comes all the makeup people, all the special effects people.
Everybody.
So Hollywood is effectively shut down.
I know. I've been listening to it too. It's crazy. And even like, is it James Gunn, the guy who directed and is in the new Guardians movie? He's out there on the picket lines too now, saying, give him a working wage, or a living wage. It's expensive in California, and we all got to admit the way prices are rising and the way kind of like, paycheck can kind of stay the same is bring something down or bring something up. That's all I got to say with that.
Yeah, man, I don't even remember.
Groceries are expensive today.
Right?
I'm at that age where I'm already supposed to have a house and a family, and anyway.
Right, but you got single guy money.
Yeah, that's true. I do got single guy money.
Which is why you got like 12 lightsabers.
Yeah, I do got 12. No, I got like 5.
How many guitars do you have?
I have 3.
And how many one wheels do you have?
Oh, just the 2 right now.
Just the 2. Just the 2. And those 2 are what? $2,000 a pop? Or so? Yeah. I don't remember the last time I had $2,000 to spend on something just for me.
It was one of the impulse buys where you kind of like buy it when you're drunk or something like that, and then you get that like gift later on. Like That's how my last lightsaber showed up, because I didn't remember ordering it. And I was like, yes! What the heck is this? It was one of them midnight buys. You're just like on Amazon, and you're like finger swiping, like, why not? Sleep. Wake up the next morning, and like 2 days later, oh crap, I got a lightsaber coming? I better cancel this order. Nah, I'm good.
And you don't even buy the cheap lightsabers. You're not out there buying master replica lightsabers.
No. I ain't buying the super expensive ones, but it's all about the core. And I can get really geekish talking about this.
Is there
there's different chips?
Wait. So let me back this up a little bit, because I have a couple of master replica lightsabers that they'll just look good on my wall.
But it's a non-functioning.
Okay, but I got the Darth Maul double-bladed one because that was cool with it.
If you take out all those little pins, you got a good.
And then I have a Vader, right?
Of course.
And they look cool on the wall, and they light up, and they look nice. And then,
those are the FX ones, right?
Those are the FX ones, from Master Replicas.
Yeah, the LEDs in those ones are.
Okay, but they light up and they look good. Those were the first ones.
Yeah, I had them too. $100 a pop.
But now beyond that, is there like a hierarchy of saber manufacturers?
Oh yeah. And there's some severe loyalty.
So at the bottom, I just want to go get my first non-Hollywood lightsaber. What am I shopping for?
You can get ones that look like the lightsabers that you want to on the show. It's fairly cheap. But if you want them to be really badass, like they have cool blade effects, and you can put different sound fonts on them, then you can start getting into really cool territory.
If I want to buy a cheap one, where do I go first?
A cheap one that will last. Dark Wolf or Crimson Dawn. Okay. Those 2 right there.
And that's just
more dark. I hate to say it in case anybody's listening from those 2, although I doubt it. Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah, we got a lot of cosplayers.
But I love Dark Wolf lightsabers. That is why 90% of the buy some. So if you guys want to send me a free lightsaber, Dark Wolf, you guys are freaking awesome with your stuff.
Okay, so inexpensive but solid.
Lightsaber.
Inexpensive but solid.
You're going to be spending about at least $100 for it. For one
solid.
For a good solid one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if I want to blow my nut and buy the fucking Ferrari of sabers, where am I going now?
Well, if you're just starting out with your first lightsaber, your high-end one is going to be, they can get crazy expensive. You can get like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 replicas that are really just amazing. Made out of carbon and all that stuff. It's like, and actually have gold on them. But so the price is really just how much you're willing to spend. But the trick is you get yourself one good hilt that you like, And then if you want to upgrade it, just change out the core. So if you want a core that just does some stupid cheap stuff,
The core. Now, when you say the core, has
The
the
inside.
electronics and the blade.
yeah, most lightsabers are called like oh god, I forgot. Maybe LGT, I think they're called. I really want to be careful because it sounds too close to the words. I'm not. Censored, cancel
This
culture.
is my lightsaber.
But all right, that's where we get canceled right there. It's like,
I don't think we have enough viewers to get canceled.
but yeah, no, it's got there's an inner core, and most of them are interchangeable for other lightsabers. So you can take out an old core and put in a new one that's better, and then you start getting into what chips you like. If you like ones that have the cool light up blades that, where you get to have all these blade effects, which is called a NeoPixel. Then you have to start working about like Profi cores or Blue Harvest V3, I think is one of them. I'm telling you, man, I've done the research. There's the Profi V3. Profi really is the best, but it's really annoying to program yourself. If you want to have a decent core, that is actually the one that I have in my lightsaber now, which is called the new Xeno V3, I think, which is made by Dark Wolf. Send me a lightsaber.
Dark Wolf.
You guys are awesome.
I'll have to tag
yeah, the Xeno V3, which is really an awesome core because it's both a NeoPixel and an LED core. Now, so they have a swappable top where you can and have your normal blade that you can whack around, or you can put on the NeoPixel one and have a cool light effect with your blade. Technically, though, I'm not a huge fan of NeoPixel. I'll say this because I like to swing my saber around, and NeoPixels make your blade really kind of blade heavy. I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for that.
You don't like it? You don't like a heavy blade?
I don't like a heavy blade. You don't like a heavy blade. I know you're trying to make something sexual out of this in your damn head.
So stay away from those NeoPixels.
Yeah, NeoPixel. Well, no, they're awesome. They're awesome. But they're fragile, and they will break on you.
All right.
See what tangent you got me on?
That was a nice little tangent you were on.
Keep going, man. I tell you, I know a lot about lightsabers. So, writer strike.
So do you think? I'm kind of hoping that when the writer strike ends,
Yes.
that we'll go back to actual movies.
No, I agree, because I'm already waiting for... We all know what's going to happen. It's going to go on for a little longer than we all want it to.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be Disney, Netflix, and Hulu, who we all still kind of support because we all know we all have their streaming stations because that's where you go to watch your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to start latching up all of the stuff that, low budget, somewhat already done project, but really just kind of stuff that you don't want to watch.
Well, Netflix...
And it's going to be crap.
Hulu's the one pushing its way through right now, and Hulu grabs everything.
Yeah.
But no, what I mean is,
and then we're all going to be watching, episodes of Full House over and over again.
Well, I do that
until
already.
new stuff comes on.
I do that already.
So do I.
I really only watch reruns because then I don't have to invest in anything because I already know the stories.
Yeah.
So I don't have to invest in shit. Well, I guess what I mean is there has not been a big movie that has come out in the last 10 years that isn't a fucking superhero movie.
Okay.
Or
Okay. I was about to be
super
where
budget,
you're gonna go with that.
Or some super budget fucking Pixel
Okay.
film that
Because I was about to say Avatar, but really the new Avatar movie kind of sucked. Visually amazing to watch.
just like the first one, kind of sucked.
This one sucks more.
It sucks more than the
It
first one.
sucks way more. It's beautiful to watch, and I'll watch it again because it's awesome to look at. But the story, the first one we all know was Fern Gully, right? That was definitely Fern Gully.
Was it Fern Gully or
it
Dances?
was definitely Fern Gully.
I thought it was Dances with Wolves.
No, it was Fern Gully. Oh, maybe like across. No, it was more Fern Gully because it was Let's Save the Rainforest, which valid pursuit. But this one's like whaling, and it's like, okay, that's cool too, but the first one we were trying to discover unobtainium, which what scientist would ever come up with that name?
Well, wait. They only call it that because
It's unobtainable.
Because its actual name is unpronounceable.
Oh.
So they call it unobtainium.
Well, that's just stupid. Anyway.
And a little bit.
And then with this one, it's about the fountain of youth because inside the whale brain is this little serum that you take that can make you young forever. And how is that way not important than unobtainium, which powers our spaceships?
Because they don't. Did they mention unobtainium?
No. Well, I think they did a few times. I can't remember that so much too.
Because you got to wonder what happened to that. I mean,
well, they stopped harvesting unobtainium, and now we went to whaling because humans are assholes. That's what we do.
Right.
We're locusts.
Yeah.
We really are. We're that evolved race in Independence Day. That's freaking nuts. We're just going to go from planet to planet and be like, we want your water.
Probably.
Or it's going to be more of a Star Trek scenario where we just kind of have sex with every race that is out there. So we're kind of like a plague.
Only if you're the first officer, though.
Well, no, I mean, come on. There's so many half breeds in Star Trek, which is awesome because it's always like, oh, you're half human in Klingon. Yes. Oh, you're half human in Vulcan. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about characters. Okay, yeah. But actual hookup during the show, that was really just Riker. That was just Riker out there getting it on.
Yeah, Riker's a player, but come on. I mean, it was pretty much they all did.
Picard never hooked up with an alien.
Well, then you have the psychic, Deanna. She's half human and half
Betazoid.
Half Betazoid, and then hooks up with the Vulcan. No, not the Vulcan. The Klingon. Worf.
Oh,
they have a kid.
They did? No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Deanna and Worf.
No, yes, they did.
No, they
well,
didn't.
if you want to do that alternate universe episode, yes, they did.
Okay.
Where he kept on jumping around.
Alternate universe.
He jumped around.
Okay.
You know what we're talking about. We know way too much about Star Trek, people.
Alternate universe.
Yeah.
I forgot about the alternate universe.
Well, there's always.
But then what happened with Worf and Deanna when Worf went to DS9 and hooked up with the Trill chick?
Oh yeah.
He went and hooked up with what's her name?
Yeah, well, kind of both of them
Trill.
for a little while. He just kind of got busy with the second one. The first one was his real.
No, he married the second one.
No, he only married the first one.
No, on DS9, Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, he married.
For those of you that aren't following along anymore, it's okay.
It's okay.
We're no longer talking to you.
He married people. Did it bring you in? Come here. Conversation.
Come on. He married Jadzia.
He married Jadzia.
Then Jadzia died.
Of course.
And then the other one came in.
Who was, I'm sorry, way cuter.
She was pretty cute.
She was pretty cute.
And then there was a brief relationship with her and Worf. But that didn't last.
It was just pity sex.
Yeah, probably.
It was pity sex.
Because Julian was all over it right away.
Well, that's Julian.
Julian's a horn dog.
Julian was Deep Space Nine's Riker.
That's a good comparison.
He just kind of hit on everybody. And the original
was kind of his thing, wasn't it?
Player was pretty much Captain Kirk. He was the initial sort of.
Right, and then Next Generation came around, and then we got Riker was the player. Watch their neck there.
I'm sorry, just like I'm remembering now when that Star Trek V Undiscovered Country. I remember the commercials for that for a while. I was like, why is this movie doing so good? And the guy's looking at the screen with the two Klingon chicks and he's, hey, would you? Would you what?
That wasn't Undiscovered Country.
Yeah, that was the one where.
You're talking about Lursa and B'Etor.
Yeah.
No, but that was a Next Generation movie. 5 was Kirk's. Undiscovered Country was Kirk's crew.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Lursa and B'Etor were kind of packed into that armor in the right way.
And again, just the fact that I bring that up again, just point out that when we get out into space, if we find aliens, we're gonna fuck you.
Eventually,
we're gonna fuck you. Eventually, if you let us.
I think I'd get down with a Klingon.
Oh, in a second.
It'd be brutal. I mean,
in a good way.
Yeah, make sure your insurance is paid up.
But some fractured pelvis action.
But you're gonna limp away.
Yeah.
You're not coming away.
She's gonna bite you.
Yeah, Yeah. Well, that's because that's
That's what they do.
That's how you initiate.
Yeah.
If there's any,
You know.
if there's any Klingon women watching, hit us up. Message me. How come there? Oh, see, there it went. I lost it. It was in there for a second.
What?
I had a thought and it disappeared. No, it went away.
So we're gonna have so many bad movies. That's all right.
No, what I'm hoping is that we'll get back to good movies.
Yeah, we all want it, and
They don't have to be packed with special effects. They don't have to be.
Give me a good story.
I'm getting real tired of fucking live action remakes, and I'm getting real tired of prequels, and I'm getting tired of.
I kind of fall into the nostalgia a lot of times for that, so it gets me a lot of the time.
No, because in fucking prequels and reboots and overwrites and.
So you didn't like the movie Prometheus?
No.
That movie was so good.
I did not like Prometheus.
That movie Prometheus.
For those of you who don't know,
Prometheus.
Prometheus. For those of you who don't know, you're talking about Prometheus, which would be the
prequel
would
to
be
Aliens.
the sequel.
Alien.
No. It would be the sequel to. Wait, what was the one after Prometheus?
No, it would be the prequel to Alien because the first one.
Right, but Prometheus itself was a sequel to a prequel, or what was the? Well, wait. Let me just make sure I'm thinking of the right movie here. Prometheus is the one where they land on the planet.
Yes.
And they find the jugs with the black drippy stuff in it. Okay.
Yep.
And then
it's pre-xenomorph.
Right, pre-xenomorph, and then at the end of Prometheus, they leave in the alien ship to go back to the aliens' home world to find out.
Okay, first.
What was that movie?
And then it was Alien Covenant.
Covenant. So
And that's still a prequel.
So actually, Covenant is the prequel to Alien.
Yes.
But it's also the sequel to Prometheus.
Yes. Okay. Full circle.
And now I'm cross-eyed.
We made it through that one. We could really talk about movies and superheroes all day
Even
long.
like side
That's how we
stories.
grew up.
I'm getting tired of side stories too.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't
Moon
need
Knight.
it. All right.
That was awesome.
Moon Knight's not a side story.
That's.
So you're talking about MCU versus the.
Okay, yeah, because it was part of the MCU, so they're trying to make a full universe. So you're right. It's not.
But
a side story would be like what the DC does, where they're trying to create the DCU and just freaking do a good job already.
No, I think what I'm talking about when I say side stories.
And keep Ben Affleck. He was awesome.
Yeah, what the fuck? Quit fucking with Ben Affleck. When I say side stories, what I'm talking about is like Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett, and Kenobi, and fucking.
I really enjoyed every single.
I did too. But here's the thing: they're getting thin.
Yeah, but I'm kind of excited for this new Ahsoka one.
I am too, and I'm gonna watch it, and it looks good.
But see, did you watch all the animated series too? Because Clone Wars and
I tell you
Rebels.
I tell you what.
Did you watch it? Because that's where some of this story leads into.
Yeah.
Those characters.
I watched the Clone Wars.
Because they're going to talk about Ezra, name drop, and they're going to talk about Sabine, name drop. Anyway.
I watched the first Clone Wars micro series. That was between episode.
I remember how upset you were with that. I was like, Anakin did not have a Padawan.
Anakin did not have a Padawan.
Me, I don't know Padawan.
That's right. I did not watch the second Clone Wars series.
He was like so devoted to his Star Wars people. It was just so.
They were just making shit up.
Well, that's how a story is created, Sid.
I know, but we didn't.
It's not like we're reading the Bible here, where it actually happened.
But we didn't. Anakin never had a fucking Padawan.
Yeah. Well, they made it a secret. A secret Padawan. It was a secret.
Whatever.
Secret love.
So, but they lucked out because Ahsoka's a cool character.
Oh, so cool. Yeah. Really
and then even in live action, played by
I don't know her name anyway, but really, I mean, that casting just had to happen because people were posting pictures of Ahsoka for so long before that ever even came out. Yeah,
she's perfect.
She looks like Ahsoka. I can't think of her name either, but she was in...
I'll tell you in a second.
She was in Sin City. She was in...
Stop saying her name so that I can figure out what the hell I'm...
She was in Men in Black 2.
Yes, and...
she was in Death Proof.
She was in Death Proof.
That movie's awesome. With also our favorite stunt woman. I can't think of her name either, but she really is just so good at what she does. Tell me, Google.
Okay, Google. Right there, Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
How did I forget that? She's like
amazing. She really is.
In the small group of hottest women on the planet.
Oh, she's amazingly hot.
She's one of the hottest fucking women on the planet.
She is just, but her acting, of course, is always just amazing too.
Rosario Dawson. Yes, very talented. Yes, absolutely, very talented.
She's had a lot of amazing roles.
Yes, look at this. Ahsoka, Mandalorian. Of course, she was in the Mandalorian. Zookeeper. Trance, didn't see it.
This is the movie that made everybody really know who she was right there.
Not the first one.
No, the first one. That's the one she's in.
She's not in the first one.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. But she was more in the second one.
I never really saw the second one.
Because there was a second one.
Woman to kill, girl to kill, something like that.
A dame to kill for.
A dame to kill for. Yeah, I never saw that one.
I'm pretty sure she was in that one too.
I kind of saw a little bit of it and I was like, eh.
But, yeah. So, yeah. But, it's going to start getting thin. I am really, really trying to like, what's the other one that's got nothing to do with the Force? Mm-hmm. The side story that ends
Endor?
at the end of it. No, not Endor. Close though. You're close though.
Are you talking about an animated or live action?
No, the live action one.
Well, there's Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett,
yeah,
Mando, Mandalorian, for you laymen's.
For the layperson.
This is the way.
Endor.
Yeah, no, I did say Endor.
And you said Endor. I think it's Endor.
And that's what made you not catch it when I said it the first time?
Because fucking Endor is a planet.
Yeah.
Or at least it was until it was destroyed. It was destroyed by Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, Death Star.
Death Star.
So many sets.
It was as if a million souls cried out, and then were suddenly
silent.
Yeah. So, God, really good characters, really good actors.
No, and this one's gonna have Thrawn in it.
I just can't get myself
have Thrawn in it.
This one will, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. And it looks like somebody good lightsaber showing up.
Of course, lots of lightsabers. I like how we keep coming up with new colors.
Well, we've kind of used them all, but we've discussed what they all mean.
Well, because originally it was blue red.
It was we
started with blue red, and then we get into come around Return of the Jedi.
We got the green.
So we got red.
Do you know why he has a green lightsaber?
Go ahead, tell me why he has a green.
Well, lightsaber. Then later on, of course, green became the Guardian color.
Yellow is the Guardian color.
No, no.
Yes.
Yellow is the Sentinel. Yes.
Guardian.
Look it up, my friend.
Blue is Jedi Knights. Green is Jedi Masters.
Sorry, man. You're wrong. You are wrong.
Did they change the fucking canon again?
Green means Guardian. Blue means, I forget exactly what it means. It's blue are the Enforcer. Green is Guardian, and Guardian is the highest class of lightsaber. Green, and the people that are in tune with the Force, your Yodas and your Qui-Gon Jinns, they have green lightsabers. Then you got your purple lightsaber, which is a mix between red and blue. And the only first one to get that was Sam Jackson, which he just wanted a purple lightsaber. But the canon for that now it's because of the form of lightsaber fighting style that he uses, which is, I forget.
Yep. Keep going. Go ahead.
I forget the name of it, Vapid or something like that. I think it might be called his form.
All right.
And it's because his form of fighting, which he's only trained for one other person, it makes you have to be a little evil to use it, but not be consumed by evil. So that's why there are very, very few purple lightsabers. Then yellow, motherfucker, is called Sentinel. And Sentinels were sort of your undercover Jedi. A lot of times Sentinels didn't even carry around their lightsabers. They were used more spy tactics. And were undercover for most of their... And they just kind of roam. And then, of course, we got your gray lightsaber, which really just came up recently. And I'll admit that all of this was after George Lucas, and it's kind of pissing off George Lucas a little bit, but I don't care. I like all the colors. Oh, and now, of course, most recently, we get our pink lightsaber, which just because it's cool, and it doesn't mean anything yet, but we get that because of the cool video game that has Cal Kestis.
Alright. I was looking for just I don't want a big long explanation.
Wait, no.
Alright, what's that guy here? Green. Because of being closely associated with attributes of...
Oh, counselor!
Yeah.
Counselor, okay. I might have been wrong.
A Jedi counselor is a Jedi more devoted to the mental aspect of the...
I could have sworn it was Guardian. I
was looking for a just like a chart.
Well, it's out there too. You gotta go to images. Go to images.
What's this here? Let's see what this is. There we go.
There we go.
Green, Jedi counselor.
Okay,
Blue,
counselor.
Jedi guardian.
Okay, I was wrong. Sorry.
Yellow, Jedi sentinel. Purple,
Sentinel.
balance.
I was right about the yellow because you said yellow was sentinel.
All right.
And of course, purple is balance. Bad guys.
Prosperity?
That's new for me.
I've never seen a white one.
Strength?
Obedience and strength.
What?
So orange is for strength?
And obedience, what, is that a slave lightsaber? I don't get it. This is new to me too, people, because this is the new 2000. It's always changing. That's kind of like the problem about Star Wars.
Exactly. That's my point. They keep changing the fucking story.
They're just like, wait. It's like trying to watch Highlander 2.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
wait,
what?
Aliens?
Aliens now? We're aliens? And then they go to Highlander 3 and they're like, nah, the second one.
Forget the whole alien shit. We don't do that. They're not aliens.
I'm Scottish.
Don't worry about it. Yes. don't worry about the alien thing anymore.
Although I watched that one, and of course I watched that one recently, and Michael Ironside is awesome in it.
Well, Michael Ironside
is
awesome
in everything.
Michael Ironside.
Yeah, he's...
But yes, Highlander 2, poorly written and even more poorly edited. Did you notice the elevator scene? Remember the elevator scene? He's coming down the elevator and he's got like the sword from one of the bad guys. Yeah, and then like all of a sudden, all of a sudden he's got his katana.
I know it's
What was that all about?
And then of course they change the story again. It's like, oh, you have to do Highlanders, call my name, and I'll be there. So basically, no one could ever get the prize,
right?
Because all you got to be like, gee, I really miss my immortal friend Ramirez.
Right. Well, he used the power of the prize to bring Ramirez back.
Ooh.
That's why.
Well, they didn't explain that.
That was that thing because he used the power of the prize to call Ramirez back.
Well, when he called Ramirez back, he didn't have the prize anymore because the other aliens came back and started everything over.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So
and then we get into the series.
It makes no sense if the glove does not fit.
And then the series comes along, and apparently there's new ones born every day.
Yeah, which is just like what?
Right, there's a new Highlander, then immortal born every day.
Then you get Malcolm. Is it Malcolm McLeod or is
Duncan?
Duncan. And come on, we all loved that show. That was cool. That's a good show.
It was okay. But then the Watchers came in and it turned into this whole like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's true. But then you got Highlander, Lord of Illusion eventually.
Yeah, what the fuck was that all about?
That was like really the best one. Come on, Sid.
Was that the one with Mario Van Peebles?
Yes, that was really the best one.
Well, that one, but that one made sense.
Was pretty cool too.
That one made sense though because that one was like the direct sequel to the first one.
Yeah,
and it made sense. Like, okay, you thought you had the prize, but actually, there's these dudes in a cave. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
Who has the Lord, power.
So that made sense. And then number 2 would have actually come
That was
later.
the only one that I ever saw in the theater, so that's why I like
What,
that one
Lord-
most.
the
Lord of
Illusion
Illusion.
one?
I went and saw that with Dad.
And then Endgame came along and like, oh, so all you really need is blood.
Yeah, but it had that one guy in it. I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
It's
that
always
guy.
awesome.
I know you're talking about that guy, the blonde guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in it.
One of them B-movie stars that just was kind of cool.
Do I have to find out who
Everything
that
it
guy is now?
Yes, please do. He was in a movie called Full Eclipse with Mario Van Peebles.
That was an awesome movie. I love that werewolf movie.
Yeah, that is a great one. That is. Oh God, I don't know why I don't know that movie. I am looking that up on Google. I'm looking that up later. Yeah, he's in Full Eclipse. He was in
Highlander.
He was in Warlock 2. No, he was in Warlock. Yeah, he was in Warlock 2 and 3. He always plays some sort of sinister character.
Let's see. Into this character, Bruce Payne.
That guy.
Bruce Payne.
That guy's awesome.
He's badass.
Full Eclipse was a great movie. You should watch it.
Even for a bad werewolf movie.
Oh, it wasn't even a bad movie. A werewolf movie.
It was a little off. I mean,
well, the effects at the end when you're just like, oh, and he kind of looked like a bear. You know,
Yeah.
Mario's like,
Well,
that's not a werewolf, that's a bear.
a good werewolf is hard to find.
I like my transformation scenes to be painful when it comes to werewolf.
Yeah, there's got to be some snapping and popping. Oh man, well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Want to do some dad jokes?
You go ahead. It's all you.
I'm going to do the dad jokes by myself this week.
I'm answering.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. This one's this is a thinker.
Okay.
All right. Why is the raisin scared to go swimming?
Because of the sea salt?
It's afraid of the strong currents. Yeah, current. A current is a.
It's an arugula. I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of is. No, a currant is a like a berry that is similar to a grape, and it's used. It's used to flavor wines and so on. And there are several species of currant that are toxic. There's only one or two that are consumable by humans, and of those, and of those, there's only one that can be grown legally in the U.S. because the other ones are invasive and they destroy vine. So yeah, look at it.
You're so learned. I'm sorry.
I just remember that.
Learned.
All right. That's too stupid. I'm not gonna do that one. It's too stupid.
Appreciate it.
It's too stupid. Especially after that.
No.
Especially after that intelligent one.
Yeah, that was rough.
What do you call a blind dinosaur? This is a total dad joke. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Ooh, I know it's gonna be something so
So
simple.
stupid.
Ceosaurus?
Close.
Lucasaurus?
Close. You want to try another one? Want to try one more time?
Optimus Prime. I don't know.
Remember, this is a blind dinosaur. So what would you, as a running from this dinosaur, call this dinosaur?
Lucasaurus?
Do you think he saw us?
Oh, do you think he saw us?
Do you think he saw us?
Ooh, that is a good one, Dad.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more. Maybe you'll get it. A new type of broom came out. It's sweeping the nation.
Woo!
I suppose one of us has to get up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for coming on and hanging with us this week. We'll be back next week with
Feed the dog.
episode 50.
And Star Wars.